So you want diversity on your team, and how can we support with that? First, I'm really glad that you see that having folks from different backgrounds and different points of view is valuable to your business. So congratulations. I'm really excited for you about that. So when it comes to how we play a role in this. So I mentioned in other videos, we are not your anti-racism educators. That is really a lifelong process, and one that should be done with BIPOC folks who specialize in this, who have programs for it, and we have a resources page with all of that there, that we really encourage you to check out and pay folks to support in your anti-racism journey, as well as your unlearning journey of problematic stuff that a lot of us have been taught. So, okay, anyway, let me talk a bit more about hiring. So what we do is really work on casting a wide net and having really objective criteria in the beginning, especially in the initial part of the initial part of the hiring funnel. So your application, and then we really look at everything with a critical lens. If we feel that any unconscious biases are coming up, we address those, and we get our jobs in front of a lot of different job posting sites, especially ones that that are specifically for folks that have marginalized identities. So one of them being Black Remote. We have a partnership with them. I love this organization. Jasmine Jacobs is the founder, and this is a job board that's mainly for Black LGBTQ plus folks and their allies. So we do seek out places where we can post for folks with marginalized identities. And another thing that we do too is we do our best. That sounds like a cop-out. Anyway, we really hold ourselves accountable to this work, and some people stop at intention. Like, my intent was to do good, I did bad, oh, I'm so sorry, please don't cancel me. Sorry, I'm stretching the salon video. We don't stop at intention though, because really the impact that we have with our decisions and our actions is what really matters. So we have systems in place to measure our impact. This is why we ask for demographic optional. Folks can opt in or opt out, demographic data, so that we can see, are we getting in front of folks of different ages, colors, racial identities, and gender identities as well. And then we periodically look at that data, but we take it beyond intent, and really think about the impact that our decisions have. And we really are inquiry driven and critical thinking driven. So critical race theory is one that I learned about in graduate school. I don't want to age myself, sorry. Okay, no, but that was like, oh gosh, that was a while ago. But really acknowledging that there are policies and systemic things in place that are exploiting people, and that especially Black people in the United States, their experience is a lot different than someone who looks like me, and we have to acknowledge these things and really think about our actions and our thoughts that we take, and think critically about them, and break them down, and really looking at those unconscious biases and unpacking them. So this is part of our team culture, and these are the conversations that we have so that we can do the best that we can in having an equitable hiring process, which is really important, not only because we're dealing with people and people's lives, but really we don't we don't want to perpetuate systems of oppression or violent systems, and it's important that we have these conversations and do better so that folks get opportunities that otherwise they just wouldn't because of really harmful, bad stuff that's, been accepted and perpetuated by our culture that's, and by white supremacy. So anyway, we go past intent and really take the impact that we have seriously, and have really designed our process so that it is systematic, it is objective, and also just really looking at things with a critical lens, so that we can ensure that you get the best hire, someone who has different experiences than you, to really bring that diversity. And by diversity, I don't necessarily mean like non-white, and I don't mean to say that like white is the majority culture. And yeah, if watching this video is uncomfortable, that's, I think, normal. And that's kind of part of it. And yeah, we take this really seriously here. And just from a practical standpoint, some folks, without even knowing it, are going to feel more comfortable interacting with folks that look like them, that sound like them, that have similar experiences, like me around other 30-year-old moms. And that's not going to always serve you. And sometimes we kind of sabotage ourselves and sabotage equity and inclusion in this process. So this is why we talk a lot about implicit bias, unconscious bias. And to work with us, you don't have to have it all perfect. Truly, none of us do. But what's really important is that you are open, that you are interested and curious and taking this seriously, and open to holding yourself accountable and acting with responsibility when it comes to hiring and when it comes to deciding who gets opportunities and who doesn't. So that was a long ass video. Thanks for watching.